Welcome to Star Wars Awakening of the Rebellion 2.9. I'm going to do an Imperial playthrough. I've been looking forward to this. Try to survive the full campaign on the hardest difficulty. We'll start with the Empire. My primary goal at the beginning is going to be to build up the Imperial forces economy and survive at the start. If we can do some damage to some of the surrounding large enemy fleets, then maybe we can start making some counterattacks. We will take advantage of our central location to try to go for some of the more economically valuable worlds, and we'll primarily just try to build up for the start. I want to, really immerse myself in this and enjoy all the new mechanics, the fleet mechanics that they put into this. Really excited about the work that they've done.
Mission log updated.
Skip this. Alright, let's go ahead and pause this. Get all the icons turned on. I'm going to turn that off. This is just your opening mission. Conquer everything, says the Emperor. And we must do as the Emperor wills. So, to begin with, mostly centrally located, we have a small enclave in the south under the command of, who's this? Gerard Moff, Grand Moff. He's an admiral. I wonder if he gets a ship. Interesting. We'll have to look at that. Okay, so we have some ships. Now remember, the fleets all have a role now, so this frigate is an artillery vessel. This dreadnought cruiser is a brawler, so that'll be one of our frontline troops. Is this a carrier? Battle carrier, okay. Venators are battle carriers. And then the Victory Star destroyers are artillery cruisers. So, we'll be paying close attention to the armor, the type of armor that they have, the type of shields, and then their ranges. These are important things to keep in mind. So, see how the range is 5,000 on this? It's 5 kilometers. That's excellent range if you compare it to something like the 2.5 that you get with a 1 1/4 ideal range. So there are also some few ground forces here. I'd like to grab all of this and just evacuate. Some of these places will have to be abandoned. Not an uncommon tactic for people is to try to abandon some of these places and let some of the various factions border each other so that they're actually causing attrition. So pulling out of here and leaving the huts bordering the rebels here, and they'll be smashed in between the pirates, the Black Sun. So that's not, I'm not against that. Just kind of looking around. We don't have a large number of vessels at the start, so we'll want to try to drag all those together for our first engagements and see if we can't get a real fleet. I'm not sure what starts the minor factions, if they just automatically start on their own engaging, or if they wait to be attacked and then once they've been woken up they go. We'll have to find that out here. I know that she is a minor hero, so I don't think she's rescuable. She's in previous versions of this mod, she was, with this ability, a great asset in the fighter fight, right? She can do an area explosion that wipes out a lot of the fighters, but the problem is she melts pretty quick, and she is one of our few strategic map stealth units that can go around and spy, so we want to be really careful with her. I think I want to pull out a Jaeger miner for now. My cat says hi. Space cat. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is think about economy. So let's go down here, and some of these worlds we're going to like this is not going to do us any good. I don't mind losing some of these worlds. I think
Building started.
do they all see this outpost gives us a garrison. I'd like to have an outpost on all the worlds so that we can at least put up a fight if they're invaded. This is a nice money world because of the Tabana gas refineries that you can build here. You can do that on Tsar, you can do that on Bespin, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can do it on Yavin. But we don't have any Tabana gas worlds in the core, so we rely more on mines. And let's see what's on Coruscant. Yeah, they still have this huge investment. Look at the cost. It's not just the money we can get back from selling these to the black market, but the weekly cost of these is massive. We can, just removing this stuff gives us an extra 1,000 in weekly income. I mean, that's massive, especially early. So, I mean, maybe we build this stuff back, you know, when we think we need it, but nothing on this world, and we want this world. This is one of the space mining worlds, so we're going to
Beginning construction.
reinvest in that. They've made it all the way to Kuat. That ground laser is not going to stop them. At least I don't think so. Alright, we're just kind of going around. Same thing for here. I feel like I'm happy with that. What's out here? This is what we want the basic world to look like. We want an outpost and a governor's palace. So we have some income, but we have a garrison. I'd like every world in the empire to have at least this. If not the governor's palace, then mines. Right? I think mines can be a higher value, but still an outpost on every world we can. So let's go ahead and invest our monies. Is this the other? This is the other space mine world. We already have the capability to produce our first space mine. It'll also be
Building started.
This is a planetary mining world. Alright. I think that is a rather large investment. But we can do
Building
like
under
these.
construction.
And then let's go through. Still got plenty of money. How much is the first ISDs? These are 17. So we're not going to be building those anytime soon. But if we can get this this economy rolling, then we can. So
Building started.
some of these don't have. So they don't have a
Building under construction.
an outpost on them. I think that's dangerous. So I want to get an outpost,
Beginning
especially
construction.
these border worlds, right? So if they take the space over it, and we lose that battle early, but we hold the ground, we can hold them here long enough to maybe counterattack. But you're not going to hold the ground
Building started.
without an outpost. Alright, so outposts on all our border worlds. This one has one? No.
Building under construction.
Okay. What's here? We get that under control. And we're out of monies for now. So let's pack this up. Get a fleet lead.
Right away.
We're going to pull back and retreat from here. I just want to go ahead and
Mission log.
pull our
updated.
ground forces together. I'd like to take on Jeddah to begin with.
Transmission received.
Moving to coordinates.
We'll have to sort this when we get here, but let's move him down. He's a governor.
Receiving location.
We can take the Emperor with us too, maybe. Alright, so let's retreat from this battle. This will give us an opportunity to collect all our forces into one. I did leave the buildings at Jaeger Minor, and so if we get attacked up there, maybe I can do some ground unit damage to them. This is, at this point, a war of attrition, and we want to do as much damage as we can. This is a nicely built up area already. They start with
Retreat in
a
progress.
scary or Mantel. Alright, let's keep falling back with all our forces here.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
Set coordinates.
Departure set.
Alright, is that... As soon as they come through here, we'll get these two. I think if I fall back to here, I can retreat out of this. Do I want to, though? It'd be nice to have those units. Let's get him a fleet lead. And go here. Same thing for these units. I want...
For the glory of the Empire. Underway. Moving into position.
Just started thinking about pulling these all back.
Jumping to sector.
Alright, we're getting closer to our first combat here.
Of course, sir.
That just leaves the Maw. Let's go ahead and move the Maw fleet out
Combat maneuvers
to
initiated.
Kessel. See if we can't defend that there. I'd hate to do a lot of investing into Kessel before we can really hold it. That seems like a waste of money, but we'll see. We'll see. If this fleet is large enough to take this intersection, we might do that. That'll let us pull this over, and then actually I think we would just retreat back here, so never mind. If we could do this intersection, no, we'd still retreat. Like into this and be trapped. The retreat mechanic, if you don't know, when you retreat from a planet, so say we were attacking into this planet from here out to here and we retreated, you retreat back to your nearest own world. You're not going to like retreat way off to here. And so like if we were to attack this and retreat from this battle, we would not go all the way back here. Our nearest world that we own is going to be out here, so we'd be retreating into that. Alright, this is another retreat from battle to consolidate the fleet.
Carrot cruiser ready.
A little laggy from fast forward, but
Retreat in progress.
alright. Let's get all these guys collected up and we can start actually attempting to take on some of these star bases. These star bases are no joke. These are the real deal here, so be prepared for a serious fight. We can go ahead and start. Are you Admiral? You're at 10. Put you like this.
Construction complete.
We'll get you up here.
Moving.
Alright, so on orders from the Emperor, we're going to build the new Death Star. Visit our hidden research station in the Maw. Alright. That seems like something that's not going to happen right away. Let's take our scout and go ahead and scout the area while we wait for the last of the fleet to get here. Ithor has changed from neutral to rebellion. That's here. Get a look and see what we're dealing with out here. I don't remember if this is neutral or not. I think it might be, so we'll take a peek at that. Let's go look.
On my way.
I don't know if a stealth unit can claim it either, so be interesting to find out. We did get a tick here, so we're going to go ahead and invest our monies. We have our first mine on this world, but we need
Constructing.
an outpost. So I don't want this.
Beginning construction.
Start getting a good investment. Since we have the governor on this world, we'll invest heavily in this one first. We also need, as soon as we can, to invest here. Buildings to the mall. That's quite a journey this early. Would be nice to link up with those ships out there, though. Almost ready. Bespin to the rebellion. It's down here. Try to keep track of who's fighting who. Here goes our Jaeger miner. That's nice. Okay, so the pirates moved out here. They have a substantial fleet. Substantial. But that should put them bordering the rebels, and maybe they can fight over Jaeger miner for now. That's not necessarily a terrible thing. Let's see, maybe we can do some damage to this. We're going to try. Jaeger miner is a good world for Imperials. The ground sympathizers that you get a lot of the civilian units, so that can be helpful in ground combat. This fleet. Whew.
Ready
Alright,
for action.
Reinforcements
Moving to
en route.
coordinates.
face it head on. Gonna go ahead and
Reinforcements
get all our
en
units
route.
spawned in here.
Reinforcements
It's
en
lagging
route.
as they spawn in. I don't think that's from my little group here.
Order confirmed. Coming around.
Station ready. Orbital command available.
Alright.
At once, Commander.
Reinforcements en route.
Arquitans cruiser ready.
Let's move everybody up.
Light cruiser reporting.
Alright,
Order,
get
sir.
our groups situated here.
Kreuzer bereit, Sir.
Arquitans ready. Com channel open, sir.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
So I want
At your
everybody to
command.
stop. I'd like to get
Kreuzer bereit, Sir.
the dreadnoughts out forward a little bit here.
2.9.
Yes,
I
Commander.
want
Moving
the
to
Arquintons.
coordinates.
Actually,
Make
let's
haste.
bring them out a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Ion boats to the side, fighters, and our bomber. Well, it already looks like they're about to be here.
Kurs gesetzt.
Yes, sir.
The models in this are beautiful.
Enemy forces ahead.
Alright,
Cruiser ready.
let's
Activate
go
turret.
ahead
Space station
and
under
Open
attack.
fire.
get the bombers.
Carrack ready for orders.
Take his shields down quick and switch over.
Kreuzer bereit,
I want
Sir.
to get the dreadnoughts in.
Reporting for duty. Targeting laser batteries.
We have one being
Commander,
targeted.
navigating.
Try to cycle
Of
him
course, sir.
out of the fight if we can.
Ready, Commander.
Keep the Arquintons engaged.
Receiving message. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Let's go ahead and
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
bring these around. Try to intercept and isolate this guy.
Awaiting your command. Yes,
Circle him
Commander.
around, let his shields recharge. See how
Awaiting
he's doing.
orders.
Same idea. Try to circle him out.
Light cruiser reporting.
Kreuzer bereit, Sir. Feuer. Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
Alright, here come their fighters soon, so be trying to target some of the weapon systems on
Carrack
this.
cruiser ready. You have your orders, helmsman. Take us in, helmsman.
Order, sir.
Doing good
Kreuzer
still.
bereit, Sir.
Arquitans ready.
I'm
Maximum
gonna,
power to weapons.
I know that can, I think that reduces their shield capabilities, but
Ready for action. Primary
I
target
really
acquired.
want
Haben wir
try to-
Jägerunterstützung?
to get this down.
Sie sind in Sichtweite.
The dreadnought that has lost its shield, engage its special ability. Is that a screener? It's a hunter. Here come all their fighters. Let's engage that.
Com channel open, sir.
I'm gonna cycle this Arquinton out.
Powering engines.
Move these guys back around to engage this.
Turbo lasers hot.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Took the long way around.
Station ready. Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
Formation.
Kreuzer bereit, Sir.
These guys aren't gonna last much longer. I don't think we're gonna get that
Orbital command available.
Venator.
Fluggeschwindigkeit.
Yes, Commander. Target acquired.
Arquitans cruiser ready.
Do what you can.
Yes, sir.
Launch
Cruiser
Go ahead
phase
and
ready.
disabled.
spin back out.
Carrack ready for orders. Intercepting. Helm
Same
over
thing.
there. Reporting for duty.
Light cruiser
Come around.
reporting. Order, sir.
Space station under attack.
At once, Commander.
Sorry about that.
Our shields have been disabled.
Looks like this might be over soon.
At your command.
Just
Locked
trying
on.
to buy as much time as I can.
Commander. Aye, aye, Commander.
Arquitons ready. I'll be promoted for this. With pleasure, sir.
Ready, Commander. Heading there now.
Receiving
It couldn't
message.
be much
Open
longer.
fire.
We're gonna bring everybody back around.
They are no match for us.
All power to the ion cannons.
Decoding transmission. Locking on target.
Let's see if they can do anything. We did a lot of damage to it. Can bring it down. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Ready for action.
Sir. For the Empire.
So close,
Destroy that
but
scum.
not quite enough. Alright,
Yes, sir.
let's
Moving to coordinates.
We have failed. The Emperor
go
will be
ahead and
moved.
let that finish. We got a hero who respawns. We'll leave them. Alright. Now we can go ahead with our first attack on the offensive.
Set coordinates.
This is interesting. It is a neutral, or a neutral faction, but it's not a free world. As soon as I get a little bit of tick money here, we want to, the rebels. The rebels counterattacked in. They must have already been on the way to attack. They both attacked at the same time. So their fleets met over Jägerminer. Nice. We were sandwiched in there. We got out of that just in time.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, let's do this one. These periphery planets have mining capabilities, I think are a good grab at the beginning. And it's really nice to have that armed neutral world up there that might deter the pirates on that side. And so we can concentrate moving around the galaxy.
What is it, General?
Let's move up our
I want them
Admiral Lord Vader.
Yes, my lord.
A moment to enjoy the view. I love it.
Deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the
And
system.
he has his
As you wish, my
own.
lord.
I think that's one of his escorts, to be honest. Yeah, the middle one is Vader.
Yes.
And then he has TIE fighter escorts with a TIE Advanced that he's himself is in.
Every ship to sweep the area until they are found.
Alright, we'll move up.
Choose your reinforcements.
Since we have Vader with this fleet, and his combat bonus to take precedence over this, I previously thought that they would counter each other, that they were added together. So his +10 versus Ozzel's -10 would be a modifier of 0. I have, however, been told that that is not the case, that whoever your best admiral is what it is. So I think we get a +10 from Vader. As long as we keep this guy under a better admiral's command, then
Order confirmed.
we don't suffer the negative effects of having him around. Alright, Venator,
Around.
our long range victory. I think the acclimator, we might be able to get a lot of this in. Let's go ahead and get
Confirmed.
some dreadnought action up front.
Calculating ETA now, sir.
Right away.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We'll bring her in. I hate risking her, but bring in everything. Speed it up for a second and just let everybody launch all their ships, all their fighters. And I think we're set.
Star Destroyer standing by.
We're having difficulty tracking them.
Use air methods necessary.
Jägerunterstützung. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Imperial Missile Destroyer here.
Awaiting your command. Executing orders.
Make
Move
haste.
around
Cruiser
all
here.
our
Navigating.
frigates on the left over here. And then
Awaiting orders.
go ahead and
You presume too
group
much.
1. Get the fighters out. And leave the strike craft in there and make this group 2.
standing by.
I am waiting.
Carrot cruiser ready.
Reporting in.
These will be group 3.
Cruiser online.
Dreadnoughts,
Calculate every
ISD,
possible destination along their last known trajectory.
group 4,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
group
What is
5.
our next move?
What do you wish?
I want to keep creeping up the dreadnoughts.
It is about time.
Yes, Commander. On the way.
Awaiting orders.
Ready.
Don't
What are your
mind
orders?
losing dreadnoughts.
Aquitans cruiser ready.
I'd rather not lose
Awaiting your orders.
an ISD.
All combat
Um,
personnel standing by.
These are both heroes, so I think
Deploy fleet.
they're both rescuable.
Awaiting your
Says it
command.
on the bottom.
As you wish, my
Ooh,
lord.
he may not be. So, I'd hate to lose my bad admiral. Alright, we should be engaging soon.
Imperial Missile Destroyer here.
Your command, sir.
I want every ship to sweep the
Commander.
area until they are
Light
found.
cruiser reporting.
Keep everybody
Right away, Commander.
creeping up here. We should be seeing them soon.
Ready. Right away.
Swing the fighters and bombers around.
We've located the enemy.
Here we go. First little peeksy.
Yes, sir.
As soon as we see the space station, we'll have everybody stop. Alright,
Awaiting
go
your
ahead, keep
command.
the fighters and the bombers moving over.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Combat
move you up a
maneuvers
little
initiated.
bit.
Orders, sir.
Same with
Powering
you.
engines.
I want the dreadnoughts just barely forward of the
We'll scan
ISDs.
the area immediately.
Reporting in. Heading to destination.
Yes, sir. I
Move
copy.
you around.
Confirmed.
Cruiser ready. Carrack ready for orders.
Roger that.
Reporting for duty. Commander.
Form up. Destroyer here.
Aquitans ready.
Your orders, sir. Right away.
What is our next move?
Almost in range. Get this victory
For
up
the
here.
glory of the
Need
Empire.
him to start shelling.
Copy.
Jägerunterstützung.
Not quite. Shouldn't be too far out.
All combat personnel standing by. Combat maneuvers initiated.
Oh.
We're having difficulty tracking them.
Use air methods
Imperial Missile Destroyer here.
They can shoot at us, but they have really, really, really long range on some of these stations for the pirates. Look at that. 6.75 kilometers.
Yes, sir. For the glory of the Empire. Combat maneuvers initiated. For the glory of the Empire.
Let's creep you up a little bit.
What is our next move? Combat maneuvers initiated.
Just keep easing forward. I'd like to try to engage with the
I copy.
victory
We're
at a
moving
high
out.
enough range that
Com channel open,
between
sir.
our two artillery ships. Aha.
Imperial Missile Destroyer
First
here.
missile's out.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and
Targeting.
Stop all this.
Sir.
Ooh, hit. Can you shoot back yet?
At once,
Creep up.
Commander.
So we're engaging them now. Nice maximum range.
What is
Then
my
we move the
next
fighters and the
objective?
bombers up. We stir up the hornet's nest and they come after us.
Ready,
I'd like to
Commander.
be ready.
Full speed. Awaiting your command.
Standing by. Roger.
What is our next move?
Yes, sir.
All combat personnel standing by.
So, just doing a little range damage to them. Soften them up. We're gonna
Do you have a
take
plan?
Roger.
take some of these up and engage.
Bombers.
And bring our bombers up here to the side.
I'm here. Provide cover as necessary.
Our fighters
Follow me.
forward. So we're at a decent range here.
Calculate every
If we just stayed at this, I think they would start.
Roger that. Enemies incoming.
Are they coming? Make sure they're fully engaged. Come around.
Copy. I copy. Order confirmed. Order received.
I got
Yes.
Draw them in.
Ready.
Just keep going.
Right away.
What is it, Commander? What is your order? They will know fear.
Now we got 'em. Engage the first group over here. Nice fighter battle on the edge. See this mirror coming around.
Getting clusters involved.
How's everybody doing? Now that you're engaged good, we'll
Where is the next target?
Order, sir.
What do you need?
use your
Time for a
ability.
little
Trying to
surprise.
keep an eye on
Instructions.
her and Vader.
Closing on
I hate to lose them.
They are nothing.
This mirror cruiser. Let's
I
go ahead and pull
wait.
back.
Moving. If I
We did good in that
must.
first engagement.
Ready.
Let's pull them back closer to our fleet.
What do you wish? It is about time.
Yes, sir.
Let's get an eye on everybody's shield situation.
Imperial missile destroyer
Keep our
here.
abilities going.
Awaiting orders. Transfer power to ion banks.
Ready.
Alright, re-engage.
I go. I will kill them with pleasure. Die, traitors.
I'm gonna put the bombers on this small corvette vessel here. Everything's still looking good.
Channel open, sir.
Awaiting your command. Heading up.
Let's move everybody over to this
They will
weakened
not survive.
mirror cruiser. Perfect. Move these guys with the fleet. Where's the other one? There it is.
What is my next objective?
I'm just gonna keep trying to take these on. Alright, you.
As you wish, my lord.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just tried to pull him out. Oh well. Wrecked.
Do you have
Okay.
a plan? I will
Excellent.
strike.
Use our bombers to engage some of these smaller. Just keep the fighters going.
I'm here.
Both of their health is okay so far. They melt so fast when it
I
happens
shall
though,
eliminate
so.
them.
His ability's over, so let's pull him back.
Yes. Attacking the enemy.
I've got them in my sights.
We'll pull back
What is it,
again.
Commander? What is your order?
See how this wounded dreadnought does. Disengaging. Check everybody's life. Go ahead and redo their special
The
abilities.
next target. Engaging.
Taking him out. I've got him.
What do you need? On my way.
Any of these carriers have the carrier heal ability? They do not.
Awaiting
Alright, let's
instructions.
pull these back.
I
Pull
am
back.
waiting. What do you wish?
He might make it.
Carrot cruiser ready.
It is about time.
Turn it
Ready.
around
It
to
will be
re-engage with the fighters and the bombers. Bombers on this, fighters on this.
Awaiting orders. Holding fire for maximum effect.
We'll scan the area immediately.
Things looking good so far.
What is my next objective?
Alright, we got our
Do
first
you have a plan?
reinforcements coming in.
Provide cover as necessary.
These gunboats, I like to put the bombers and the strike crafts on. I think that's helpful. We'll let this fighter ball disengage. Mop that up.
I'm here. They
And
won't
then
escape.
re-engage with it. See if we can't get them
Yes,
interested in
I will.
coming back out. Yes,
What
they
is
are.
it, Commander? Demolition in progress.
Alright. Boom. See how nice that
What
is?
is
That's
your
so
order?
nice.
Moving to that location.
Pull
Where's the
back
next
again.
target?
We're having difficulty tracking them.
Sneeze.
What do you need?
Everything's looking okay. We need to really pull him back. And he's done for.
What is our next move?
Alright, I think we've done enough damage that we
Awaiting
can
your orders.
fully engage here.
Awaiting instructions.
All combat personnel standing by.
Awaiting your command.
Yes, sir. Navigating.
Ready, sir. Let's go.
I am waiting.
Ready for orders.
What do you wish?
A cool little gunboat. That unfortunately, like I said, just melts sometimes. You have to be super careful with. Big pirate station in the back.
Cruiser ready.
Let's get all of this engaged on the
Order
station.
confirmed. Destroy the shield generator. Targeting at maximum firepower.
It is about time. Heading
Pull
in
the
that
fighter
direction.
ball back.
Of course.
Leave the bombers up. Just checking that.
As you wish, my lord.
Your
Go
command.
ahead and move up here. You too.
Commander.
You too. And let this just melt on down.
Imperial missile destroyer
Roger
here.
that. We'll be there soon. Reporting in.
Ready. Awaiting your command.
Roger that.
Alright, the Imperials seem to have pushed through this pirate menace. Even with Ozzel here,
Stay in formation.
mucking up everything. Dum, 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 dum. I love it. Everybody's still looking good. Of
What is
course,
my next objective?
fighters,
plan?
bombers over.
Time for action.
Be around much longer.
Commander.
Bring
Attacking
these
now.
around.
Form up.
Form up.
Yes, sir.
Destroyer here.
And check on our wounded friend here. This is going to need a refit. There's some minor damage.
Sir.
I forgot when you just tell the acclimators to attack, they attack from maximum range, which is handy sometimes, but you gotta not forget about them. Which I did. Check on their lives. Vader's actually pretty damaged.
Awaiting orders.
Going pretty well.
Ready, Commander. Initiating attack. Awaiting your command.
hard about.
Primary target identified.
All power to
Transfer
the engine.
power to ion banks.
It won't be here for long.
Looks like we've cleared them out.
Yes,
We must
I
have
will be there soon.
maybe some transporters, some
Commander?
fighters, little corvettes running around that periphery here. So glad they're jumping out. We don't have to chase them all down. And that is victory. We'll follow that up with an Imperial land invasion. Rebellion to Black Sun. Another battle between the rebels and the Black Sun. So the rebels take this, the Black Sun take it from it. Those conflicts are exactly what we're looking for. Exactly. That's our best bet at being able to
Mission log. Moving out.
succeed at this difficulty. Production facility mission, build a palace of the Emperor and get a TIE fighter. Okay, we have the money for that. Let's start working towards it. The Moth Palace comes before the Palace of the Emperor. We'll get that building. And, ooh,
Upgrade canceled.
I do want to do that mission, but this is a priority, is to make sure we have some way to defend this world. This is a big money world, so
Building under construction.
I think I'm going to prioritize that. And let's go ahead and think about where we're going to send her next. I think I want to come down here.
Right away.
We'll do our invasion. The Emperor, who is a 15 general, so is Vader. Well, let's go ahead and bring it.
Invasion commencing.
Get some Emperor play in. I like seeing what units come with what heroes, especially because a lot of times
Choose your
the units that come with the heroes, like these guys right here, these are probably
At your command.
let's get some scouts.
Yes, General.
Distance
Our
calculated.
AT-AT,
On my way. Inputting coordinates.
just some Mook
Moving out.
stormtroopers,
Advancing.
Order
some transports, and another set of stormtroopers.
Moving out.
Then of course Vader.
At maximum unit capacity.
Alright,
Reporting for duty, General.
what's this?
What's the plan?
Oh
Yes,
my.
sir. I'm on my way.
Nice.
Your
See, we
command,
want to
sir?
find those.
Okay, you womp rat. Let's go!
Let's see if we can find some more
Lead
mines.
the way. Your command?
Captured an abandoned
is
mining
Let's make
facility.
a break for it.
Just mercenaries. Alright, I don't want to invest in mercenaries.
Destroyed.
Ooh,
General Pierce has landed. Commence primary ground assault.
go ahead and scout up this way.
Ready, sir. Trooper
Yeah,
standing by.
that's what we wanted.
Reporting for duty, General.
We've secured an
What's the plan?
abandoned mining facility.
Do I want to pay for these? I don't think that's
Command, sir.
necessary.
I'd be honored to come with you, sir. Your command? Yes, sir. I'm on my way. THX 1138
Let's do
ready,
a
sir.
quick sweep. We'll go ahead and I
Reporting.
want to load up a strike force
Awaiting
in the
orders.
transports.
Ready.
And we'll leave this one with the
Armor ready. Just
Group
give me a
2.
target.
No one
Group
confounds
1.
me.
Group 1's gonna move up here. Group 2, push up fast for this.
Trooper standing by.
Just
As you
scout around and see.
wish. Reporting for duty, General. What's the plan? Your command, sir? Just tell me where to aim.
Affirmative.
We do have some enemies here.
New coordinates.
Rolling out. Move into position.
Push through. Push through.
Let's roll. Roger that. Awaiting orders.
There we go.
What? Are you allowed to witness my victory?
Moving to secondary position.
You dare approach me?
Yes, sir.
Keep pushing.
Engaging enemy.
We got him kind of stretched out here.
Crush the rebellion.
Your command? Okay, you womp rat. Let's go!
Alright, I want to scout
Command post is under Imperial control. Control route established.
all of this. Looks good. I'll pull y'all back down. Look around up here.
duty, General. What's the plan? Lead the way.
Anybody in that? Nope. Alright, so everybody engaging down here.
What are you waiting for? Annihilate them.
Let me have
Those attack dogs.
Follow me. Come with me.
I think that the AT-ATs can't go over this. I could be wrong. But these hills seem like they might be... make it difficult.
Ready to go.
Emperor invaders. Moving together. I love it. Alright.
We have a new
We're gonna go ahead and start creeping in.
to witness my victory.
Awaiting your
Fairly
orders.
certain. Oh, he already used his power.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
push into this.
Yes. What are you waiting for? Annihilate them.
Moving to secondary position.
Witness the true power of the dark side.
Your orders, Commander? You may start your approach. I will cover you.
This guy's all okay.
All of them. Now I strike.
Take out the rocket one first.
Pain.
Heroes all still look like they're doing good.
No one survives.
Engaging enemy.
Vader's just chilling, supervising.
What is thy bidding?
What do
The
you want?
Emperor is a machine. Kill all. Let's get
I am ready.
these turrets pushed back.
You may start your approach. Awaiting
orders.
I will
I
cover
don't
you.
want to lose too many
I
vehicles in this.
run while you can.
Always ready, sir.
You have performed a great service for the Empire.
Both my Sith Lords and his bodyguard. Because, whew, I'm sure he needs a bodyguard. That was pretty dominant. Pretty dominant. Alright, go ahead and drop our first basic base there. Pull everybody up off the planet. Vader over. Happy with that. As soon as this acclimator gets here, this is a slow space lane. Let's see how we're looking down here. Alright, that's not a bad target.
Heading out.
Be level 2. Go ahead and move Vader over.
On the way.
And the space fleet, or the ground fleet. And we're going to pause. I'll make a save in case we crash.